That's Bubsy. Okay, what could possibly go wrong? It turns out the answer is quite a bit of things. This is take 2 of the Bubsy stream. I'm super happy, and I believe you can actually hear Severin this time.
Hello.
Yes, this is take 2 of the stream. Those who saw take 1, just pretend it didn't happen. It never happened.
Nope. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Like, I noticed that the word "oops" is in the save file on this here Nintendo emulator. It's kind of appropriate. So, I kind of, since this is take 2, I'm going to have to kind of repeat a lot of stuff that I kind of said in the first stream. And it might be lame to those of you who've already heard it. But, I didn't really do a good job at it anyway, so maybe I needed another take. See if I can make a stream that's a little more interesting.
But it took Bubsy 2 takes to make a decent game. That kind of decent game.
A game that wasn't horrible. This is Bubsy and Claw's Encounters of the Third Kind. Claw's Encountered of the Third Kind.
I didn't get it.
I don't know. There's aliens, right? That means there's aliens?
You're a bobcat, and it's your
Like
job
it
to fight
possibly, no, no.
aliens made of wool or something. Not sure. I
I'll
guess because
take it.
cats like yarn.
I'm sure some cat at some point in time liked yarn.
So here are the instructions. Press the L and R buttons to look ahead. In the first attempt of this stream, I tried to do the Genesis version. And for, I guess, the what I was using to play the Genesis game, I could call it an emulator, but I won't. It just didn't run very well while the stream was running, and I'm not sure why. Because this one runs pretty okay. Press up and down to look around and duck. These are like, this is a tutorial I just have to read before I can really get started, because these are very
Because you're
mental, as what's the word?
Yes.
Innovative video controls.
Cutting edge technology right here.
Yeah, I've never seen a platform game use controls like this before. So we gotta, yeah, I guess collect things. Like shirts and yarn.
And his tiny head.
Okay.
And he raises up his head because it's a video game.
Makes sense to me. Alright, there's more instructions, but I'm just gonna kind of go ahead and try my luck at this.
So this is going to be 100% speed run.
Every single
go.
stage. Oh, I'm sorry, I
Every
talked
single
over his
sta-
catchphrase.
Whoops.
Well, we'll hear it again. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to update this every time. And it's kind of a pain to do it in this capture program, so... Alright. So, just like the Sonic the Hedgehog GBA games, what are they called like again? Sonic Advance or something like that? We start off with like a kind of a starting line pose here. He's raring and ready to go, this Bobcat. So, yeah, these are the controls. You jump around, and you can float, as Bobcats are known to do,
You can look at things.
and you can look at things. That's another thing I know that Bobcats are occasionally do. They look at things. And once again, I'm just going to pause the emulation so that we can get a very nice look here at this lovable face. Man, it's on a Super NES, so it's even higher resolution this time.
Wonderful.
Look at that. So, this game came out in 1993. I was 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
people like Mario okay, but I'm pretty sure that in the mid '90s, Sonic was the way to go. Sonic was, you know, the he was what was in. He was the hip guy.
He was all
And
right.
he needed someone like this. He needed a real competitor, nothing, not just a dumb plumber. He needed someone like Bubsy.
Step it up. You're too slow.
So yeah, just like Sonic, Bubsy kind of moves kind of fast. Look how fast he moves. I'm gonna run right to the right and get killed.
You're running to
What could
woozy.
possibly go wrong?
What was those things called again?
The woolies, because they're made of wool and they sneeze on you. Excuse me. So yeah, if there's one thing that Bubsy is good at, it's running around, jumping, looking at things, and getting killed. I'm going to try my best not to get killed too much. I'm going to try to use pro strats during this run. The thing is, as you can see, they designed the levels straight away to let you know that you're not supposed to move forward. Some platform games will encourage you to move forward, but this one doesn't. You just kind of gotta inch your way around so as to delicately avoid these enemies, the woolies.
You have to think outside the platforming box.
That's right. And that's when the fun begins. So yeah, once again, just another thing Bubsy can do is move without you telling him to. Whenever I get on these roofs and on an incline, he just starts walking. There isn't even like a sliding animation or anything like that. He just walks. It's like he's taking control.
Yeah, it's not confusing at all.
So I guess it just fits into his persona, his tude. He won't do what the controller tells him to do.
What's in it for him, pal?
That's right. He's his own cat, his own rules. Now, it's kind of hard to tell,
Go for the old sewer pipe.
but something went wrong once again. Bubsy's full of does that just make you go, huh? In that case, he got hit by a sewer pipe. Let's see if I can beat this sewer pipe. It starts me off very close to it.
They knew you were going to fall for that one.
So,
These game designers had it all planned out.
it seems that I did not land on it just right. Let's try this again.
A dead Bubsy was launched into the air onto the ground where he proceeded to melt.
Maybe he just kind of fell over. There we go. You see, you just have to do things just right in this game. You have to be kind of particular. You gotta be intricate. You have to have finesse, like a bobcat. So yeah, you get killed a lot in this game. Hold on a second. Gotta update this. It's very imperative. They made it easy for you to die. You have no hit points, you have no mushrooms, you have no rings, you have nothing. The instant you touch something or something kind of vaguely resembling something that might hurt you happens. That's it.
Bubsy doesn't need stinking lives. He doesn't need no stinking health.
So yeah, he's stolen all the fine idle animations, by the way, from Sonic. Unapologetically. He has like 2, oh no, I'm on the edge of a cliff animations, not just one, so I guess that makes him better.
That's how I got my start in spray animation when I was 12.
Look at these. Exactly. What are those supposed to be? I guess they're trains? Cabooses? What happens if I just stand in front of them? Oh. Man, I thought there'd be like a wacky like animation where he like flies toward the screen and smacks against your monitor, but nope, he just falls right over. Bubsy is, they put a lot of effort into his death animations, as you all will see repeatedly. Since it's so easy to die, I guess they figured, why not make it so that you'll laugh every time you die.
It's a feature. It's a feature.
It is an advanced feature. To its credit, not many games have tried to work quite as ambitious about it as this one was. It's just a pity that the art is so bad. Oh, look at that.
What could possibly go
Falling
wrong?
damage in a 2D platformer. Sorry, Bubsy. Things just keep going wrong. Alright, let's see if I can get to the next checkpoint at least. So
He'll keep trying.
I'm gonna be a little more careful now. Gonna kind of inch my way forward. Look at that comical expression that we've seen all the time in these Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner cartoons.
Oh man, that music is just the best. Also, this kind of trap you're in right here, this is also the best. This is game designing and...
I'm enjoying this too much. I'm just gonna kind of stay in this loop for a while. All the falling animation kind of loops up again and again.
This is how computer screensavers were invented.
I like how the falling animation is so important. All the other sounds are muted. Okay, let's get out of that. Let's get out of that.
I was starting to feel the icy grip of death around my throat.
Now you may notice these woolies do attack by trying to sneeze on you. I'm not sure exactly what sneezing and wool has to do with each other. I guess it's allergies to wool, maybe? They're allergic to themselves?
It's a reverse War of the World strategy. They've come to Earth to give us germs.
That's a good strategy. Look at those advanced effects. I don't understand why they exist. Mode 7.
Oh! Wait, was that a death? What's going on here?
I got the invisible outfit that makes you invisible, and then I died.
Oh, I
Something
see.
went wrong.
Something. Bubsy won't tell you what. It's his little secret.
Alright. I will make it past.
Hold on.
Is that the alarm clock? Okay, now I've figured out what I'm doing wrong here. I'm pressing the wrong button. There is a button to glide. There's 2 buttons to jump and 1 button to jump and glide. I seem to have fallen into a water trap.
What could possibly go wrong?
For some reason, both buttons don't let you jump and glide, only one of them does. And you kind of have to glide all the time because of the falling damage. And the fact that pretty much everything that you could possibly land on will kill you.
Okay, I'm back. I am very sorry about that. That was embarrassing.
Bubsy doesn't die in water unless he decides to, basically. Alright. There's no real explanation to why there's these springs in these trees, too. It's just kind of...
That's Bubsy's job. He's a tree springer.
What could possibly go wrong?
Don't even know what to say about that one. It's hard to notice, but that pelican dropped an egg on me. You play this game enough, you start to actually see the things that are killing Bubsy over and over again. So let's glide. Let's just keep on gliding. You kind of have to play this game somewhat well, you just kind of have to glide all the time, like the majestic bobcat does. Alright. Now...
He just fucking loves the art.
Alright.
He just loves it so much.
Now look at this. Look at this screen. This facial expression, this iconic look of Bubsy's, I guess Accolade was so proud of it, they had to put it on the sprite. It's his life indicator in the bottom right, and it's the face he makes on the ending level target.
I feel like he's judging me.
He is, yes. Now he's doing the Bubsy fist pump, that famous dance we've seen time and time again, I believe. We last saw it when Miley Cyrus did it during the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. In her Bubsy shirt.
Yeah.
Did I mention I don't like heights?
Alright, well, that's the end of the What Can Possibly Go Wrongs. I'm sorry for those who found that catchphrase to be totally hilarious and endearing. For the longest time, people thought that was his only, level beginning catchphrase, because nobody could get past the first level, and they decided they didn't want to play the game anymore. But, in fact, this hilarious Bobcat has a new line of dialogue at the start of every stage.
Mm-hmm.
They almost always have puns about cats in them. And they're a joy. And again, it sounds a lot like Eating Cat.
I saw that this level only promised to death, in the form of falling.
Yep. He doesn't like heights.
Now, the last level, it was called Cheese Wheels? Something?
I don't even remember.
Did I hallucinate that? I'm pretty sure the title of the last level involved cheese wheels of some sort.
I'm just throwing the hell out here.
I feel like I'm going insane.
I'm not insane. I'm not insane.
Did
No.
I mention I don't like heights?
Didn't die by falling, just died by wood.
By having the whole the automated sequence land me right in the middle of enemies. Masters of level design the Bubsy players are. Bubsy designers. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't even say words anymore. I should say that cripes.
Did I mention I don't like heights?
His hilarious death animations, his hilarious quips before each stage, it just makes the game so much less frustrating than it could be. There's nothing... Okay, see, I'm not even angry about the fact that it once again
Yes,
landed
I
me
mentioned
right
I don't like
under an
heights.
enemy, and there's nothing I can really do about that. It's just... Seeing that hilarious wild take where he, melted, just like Wile E. Coyote during every Roadrunner episode, I just... brings a tear to my eye.
Yeah.
We all remember
you
that,
want
right?
to see your main character die in hilarious ways.
Oh, so, a little bit of history. I was 16 when this game came out. I already mentioned that Bubsy was the guy to go to, but he was still in heavy competition with Mario. It was Nintendo versus Sega. Sort of, kind of, I guess. Hudson and NEC were still involved with their TurboGrafx machine. They had Bonk as their mascot. He wasn't really in the running anymore at that point, though. So some company decided two mascot characters going against each other wasn't
Not
enough. There
Not
needed to
More like
be a
bridge too
third.
short.
He just said more like a bridge too short.
There's room for 3 on this cash cow.
That's right. There needed to be just more and more. So this brilliant company called Accolade, a company who at the time, made many, many great games like nothing. A company that made no games nobody enjoyed decided to get on this mascot platformer market. With
They
games
failed
that
everything
could-
else.
Oh, nothing... Oh, death animations are just so much more enjoyable when they just kind of go on for minutes.
Game over.
My first game over.
We're not so lucky though. This can't be anything.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh! We missed that phrase, didn't we?
Cheese Wheels of Doom. Okay, so
Cheese
there were
Wheels of
cheese.
Doom. What, is that a reference to something?
Someone suggested on the stream that there are cheese wheel enemies in the level. I don't remember seeing them though.
So it's not a joke or anything. They're just talking about the enemies that are cheese wheel shaped.
Again, the name of the level referring to the thing that will probably kill you.
I see.
This is the Bubsy naming scheme.
Okay, I'll avoid that. They should call it the manhole cover of death, since that's probably killed me more than anything in this stage. And don't you like inclines that where you just kind of have to hop up them to really get anywhere?
Yeah. I gotta work out those leg muscles somehow.
If I run down that cliff, I'll probably hit something and die. Let's jump on these platforms.
I mean, he wouldn't be a bobcat if he didn't jump all the time.
Jump and glide. Alright, so where was I on the Bubsy history? It was accolades for a...
Accolade, a successful company that made many beloved games.
Yes, they started developing this platformer in the mid-90s, and for whatever reason, all the game magazines, literally all the fucking gaming magazines, were super excited about this game. I guess they just really liked the hilarious animations and the great character design, all that stuff. Where does that take me? A cave that takes me to a cave that's right up there and doesn't do anything. Maybe if I hop to the right? No, there's nothing there. Okay. Anyway. Yeah,
You can do anything. I don't know why you would think that.
we're talking GamePro, Electronic Gaming Monthly, diehard game fan. Okay, I guess there's no way to jump over there.
What could possibly go wrong?
They all had big write-ups on Bubsy. Previews, really excited sounding previews with like screenshots of all the hilarious animations from the game. Whoops, I gotta adjust this. Hold on. Let's see. Here. All right, there we go. And Bubsy was on the cover of like at least 8 to 9 magazines, just getting people hyped for this game.
Mm-hmm.
And so that happened. The game finally came out. The reviews were in. They were mostly positive. I'll read some reviews after I'm done playing this game, but yeah, there was a lot of good, they had a lot of nice things to say about the game. The magazines that have kind of gone on to hype this game as much as they possibly could. It's anyone's guess as to why?
Well, obviously they played it and they loved it.
Obviously, it was just genuinely good. Or maybe, Accolade gave them a lot of money.
Okay, I have no idea what killed you that time. Did you go down the hill too fast?
I hit something and then fell down the hill.
Okay.
Told you about the hill, bro. So, I think I'm stuck. Let me see, I have to... Oh, I got the invisible shirt, that really useful power-up that makes you...
Harder to see?
Harder to see. It doesn't make you invincible. Yeah, so, if you had just been reading the magazines, and nothing else, you would have had no idea at the time just what kind of game Bubsy was. You would have bought it, and you would have been fucking angry. I think a lot of kids had their souls destroyed. Because, like, I guess I don't know if I'm really getting into just what makes this game bad. I think it's very well documented. You can't control Bubsy. Everything kills you with one hit. You can never really tell why you're getting killed. And the level design makes no sense whatsoever.
There's grass and there's trees. What more do you want?
And I I guess there's that whole what can possibly go wrong thing. Oh, I love that wild wacky take where he just kind of lands on his back and just gives up on life. Excuse me a second. I have to take a drink now.
Something's gonna get you through this.
Okay, while I took a shot, you may notice he has a idle animation that was pretty much stolen from Sonic, like a lot of what he does, but they added a twist to it. Did you see that? He knocked on a computer screen. He knows that I'm playing.
He's trying to get out.
Help me. I'm already controlling myself when I go down hills. I want to just jump out of the screen and fuck out of this game by accolade.
You can't leave, Bubsy. You cannot leave until you have atoned for what you did.
Anyway, I was pretty lucky. Before I ran to the store and bought this heavily hyped, highly reviewed game, I happened to be a video game fanzine writer at the time. I wrote this completely entertaining for a thing written by a 16-year-old fanzine called Video Apocalypse. I got the name by taking the name of the competition from the Wizard and making a synonym for Armageddon. So I got Video Apocalypse. And I traded my fanzine with various other zine writers. About 20. And fortunately, many of these writers they're more honest than the writers for professional magazines like Electronic Gaming Monthly and such.
Mm-hmm.
They played Bubsy and they gave it the correct review, basically.
More like a
Anywhere from 3 to 6. And I was informed through that I should not buy this game, rent it maybe. That's what I did. And this is what happened. I played this. I don't think I ever got past the first stage, honestly. I'm much further than I was back when I first played it.
Oh!
More like a bridge too short.
You walked right into that one.
And it just made me mad to see, like, you know, I was young. I was you know, a wee little teenager. I didn't have much time to become disillusioned with, like, shit like, you know, media hype, false advertising,
More
you
like
know,
a bridge too short.
really bad cartoon art. And the thing that defines Bubsy more than anything, which is corporate-made cartoons. Poochie, essentially. This was a
committee drawn. Everything designed to appeal to everyone who had ever played a Sonic game.
That's right. Marketed, focus tested,
More like a bridge too short.
and I wouldn't say this couldn't have been my first exposure to it. As a child, I watched, you know, shows like He-Man and stuff, which was basically the same theme. This is just when it first became blatant to me, when I kind of realized what a thing it was. And I have to say that Bubsy,
More like a bridge too
for all its
short.
faults, it helped me grow. It helped me learn about the horrors of the real world. It helped me become nice and bitter and cynical and prepared for life. So, in a way, I kind of have to thank this game.
I'm trying to think about what did that for me, because I definitely went through similar things. But I think I may have been a little bit clueless longer
More
than
like a
most.
bridge too short.
Like, I definitely was old enough to have known better by the time the Star Wars prequels came out.
That is good, yes. I bet the Star Wars prequels did the same thing to a lot of kids.
Yeah, I can't remember. I definitely. I think everyone goes to that eventually, where they're disappointed by something. Ah, okay. There was. Okay, I can distinctly remember a time. It was an anime called, I think, Zion. And for me and a buddy, Zion kind of defined this experience for us, where it was an anime that was sold in a box set. It was packaged like the other good anime looked at the time. But it was such shit. It was so terrible. It took a while for Japanese animation companies to figure out how to do CG competently.
Oh,
this was before that time. It had lots. It was kind of like a Super Sentai show, but the monsters were CG. And I guess if they had played it up to where the horrible CG was the point, and these monsters are horrible because the CG is horrible, maybe it could have been okay. But no, that wasn't it. That's not what was going on.
Yeah. Early '80s CG is hard to forget.
Yeah, fortunately I was not the one to buy that. I was just a participator. I just witnessed it.
It's a sad moment learning that anime can be bad. I think MD Geist was the first really, really bad anime I saw. And, oh, that is lovely, yes. Off-screen enemies that fire projectiles at you. That is genius level design right there.
Well, you were supposed to look right. Don't you remember that he can look right?
That's right. I had to press the controls. It's there for a reason.
That's right. The game developers had it all figured out. Like that water there.
Okay, well, game over number 2. I'm just gonna keep on trying. At least this is a game that is fun to watch.
Like it's
Let's see what that is. That's Pete.
Pete, seriously? Damn it, Pete! Damn you, Pete! Huh? Hey, oh, sorry, Josh, I gotta step aside for a second.
That's okay.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Alright, well... I am going to get through at least the first 3 stages here. Okay, apparently I got hit by that, manhole cover again. This happens so many times, and yet I'll never get used to it. Just how many different ways that manhole cover can kind of come in contact with this bobcat and just rattle his brains down to their very core. In Japan, there is a mythos surrounding the video game character Spelunker, and just how fragile that character is. I'm sure many of you in chat know about Spelunker. Basically, a cult following happened around the NES version of the character. And just how easily he would die. If he fell off a ladder like an inch, he would die. If he touched an enemy, he would die. So many things would kill him, and to the point where like this whole cult was built around him. Video game references everywhere. Thank you, Car from Nowhere. Thank you for...
Like it possibly go wrong.
Sorry about that again. I get maybe 2 phone calls a week, and they just happen to happen in the same hour.
Oh, no. You missed a lot, but, you know. It's okay.
I'm sure I missed some wonderful deaths.
Fortunately, you get 9 lives because you're a cat. So you die plenty of times. But what I was about to say concerning Spelunker is that, even though a whole culture built around how fragile this one video game character was, I still think he has nothing on Bubsy.
It probably doesn't have half the death animations.
He doesn't have... Yeah, certainly not. And he just cannot die as easily as this Bobcat. Nobody dies like this Bobcat. He is a master of death.
You know, as much as I love the Woolies, I kind of wish there was, like, I don't know, a couple more, maybe?
I just gotta continue. I do believe that in the sequels you fight different things.
I mean, there were the Pelicans, and I mean, I love Pelicans, but I don't
They're
know.
woolly pelicans.
Woolly Pelicans.
Alright,
Did I mention I don't like heights?
yes you did, plenty of times. Let's try going this way. Maybe there's a secret over here. Oh, it's an extra life.
Whoa!
And cheese wheels! I love it's a little too late, but the cheese wheels of death have finally
Did I
appeared.
mention I don't like heights?
Yeah, I'm
Cheese
not gonna
wheels.
go there. I don't like the cheese wheels.
That is such a lol internet thing. Yeah, this was 1993, so it was just ahead of their time.
Getting in early on the cheese wheel meme.
It's so random.
So random. Alright. I'm doing a little bit better than before, I think.
It's just persistence. You just have to practice, train.
I did practice a little, and I could get past
Learn all
the
the
first stage without dying too much. I certainly didn't have a game over. So, I don't know what's wrong with me now. Yeah.
I never get tired of that music.
Me neither. Why can't the whole soundtrack just be the falling down music? Oh, this guy again. Oh, wait.
Wait!
Wait, no, I am dead.
Did I mention I don't like heights?
Okay.
Damn it, Bubsy!
I thought that was just a hilarious drying off animation that didn't actually mean death, but nope, I died. I think the trick here is to not jump off the edge. Oh,
Just,
in fact, there's a continue right there. Alright. That was a trick, not to move.
Perfect.
When in doubt, don't do anything.
Bubsy's got it all under control. That's the lesson we've learned here. Listen, let Bubsy do his thing.
This is that kind of platformer. That you're not supposed to do things. Now, you may notice I'm collecting a lot of yarn balls. I think I explained this in the previous take on this run, but not in this take 2, so I get better to see it now. The yarn balls, they tally up a score at the end of the stage. That is all they do. They do nothing else.
More like a bridge too short.
Well, I mean, you wanna get the high score on the Bubsy leaderboards.
Indeed.
Alright, get some Steam achievements for your Bubsy score.
Like, oh,
You just
Steam
got a
achievement.
Steam
Like a bridge
achievement.
too short.
A bridge too far.
a bridge to fur. Okay, for some reason it wouldn't let me get to that cave.
More like a bridge too short.
Okay, this is what happened last time. I did pretty okay until I got to the third stage, and then I just died a million times in a row. Let's try to be careful now. I don't want another game over. 3 game overs would just be the most embarrassing thing possible. Alright, I kind of figured out the route for this.
Genius!
So
Because, I mean, the
that-
last game worked out so well, why wouldn't that one?
I saw an extra life over here, too. Let's... Alright.
Uh-huh.
And
Watch out-
promptly
No!
use it up.
Oh, you flew too close to the sun, Bubsy.
So far, I am on pace for a world record to this game.
You have gotten farther than literally anyone who's ever gotten in Bubsy.
The world record for Bubsy is about 9 days, 17 hours, 30 minutes, 27 seconds.
That is probably the worst form of suicide I can think of. We've been playing Bubsy for 9 days straight.
Yeah. Whoops.
No!
I forgot I have to jump on
More
a
like a
platform.
bridge too
Okay.
short.
Alright. I got it. I got the strategy down.
You've got this.
Jump on that platform. Inch your way to the right. Maybe, let's see. Oh, there's something up there. Those flower pots do kill you. I'm not gonna get near them. Oh, right! Okay, I don't want to go up there, because that's where the invisible enemy is.
More like a bridge too short.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I have like 3 lives left. Okay, so I want to stay in the center, I guess? Stay here? I want to stay here. Alright. Float on to the right. Alright. We'll float on, okay. We'll float on anyway. Let's see. What the hell? Where was I supposed to go? Where was I supposed to go?
More like a bridge too short.
Oh, I felt so much better after gaining that extra life, and then I lose it right away. I don't know where to go.
Bubsy lulled you into a false sense of security.
This level design.
Well, if we've learned anything, just what would Bubsy do? The Bubsy control.
He would look at us and grin, then jump to his death.
And then say, "You're too slow!"
I forgot he could duck too. I guess I was supposed to do that against those projectiles.
Oh, yeah, see, you can,
Okay, I gotta continue.
unless you look what's below, a very helpful mechanic that you've used many times.
Alright. I'm almost at the end. I can feel it. I'm gonna do it.
You got it. Leave in Bubsy and just do nothing.
Oh. Alright.
Oh! Did it work?
Gotta hop on these little platforms, and surely everything will go right. Nothing will go wrong. Wow, this is a long stage. Holy fuck. When was my last continue point?
I mean, they had so many ideas they had to squeeze in.
Okay. I haven't hit a continue point in a while. I'm gonna... Oh, wait, boss.
Uh-oh. Dun 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 dun
Okay, the
dun.
boss killed me somehow.
More like a bridge too short.
You're supposed to hop on those... You're supposed to be able to hop on those little, balls of yarn that they have, hanging from them. For some reason, they killed me instead. Oh, alright. Yeah. Alright. Okay.
You can do it, Bubsy.
Can he? Alright, is that a gumball machine shooting gumballs at me? Seriously? Is that what that is? Is that what that thing is?
Why not? It makes as much sense as anything else.
Okay, this time I got to continue right before the boss. I should be able to make it, right? Alright. Oh, you're supposed to be able to hop on those. I know you're supposed to be able to hop on those.
Short.
And then they start you back here. Hey, wait!
Okay, maybe I should wait until they, like, stop descending. Alright. Okay,
Yeah,
I think I
I'm
have this
looking at
wrong.
that. I have no idea what the hell I'm looking at.
I have 1 life left.
You can do it, Bubsy. You can do it. You have all the moves.
apparently I can't do it.
More like a bridge too short.
Alright, well, I guess this will start me at the beginning of the stage. With 9 lives.
Bubsy. I'm gonna look it up. Hey, while you're doing this, I'm gonna look it up on the GameFAQ and see if GameFAQs has any explanation for this.
I'm pretty sure you have to hop on top of the saucers and avoid the balls of yarn that are hanging from them. I'm not sure what made you think you could hop on the balls of yarn.
GameFAQs.
I think I was wrong about that.
I'm expecting one page, and it just says, "Why are you playing Bubsy?"
How to play Bubsy. Tip number 1. Just stop. Just stop.
Just kill yourself already. Let's see.
Alright, I gotta get a running start and then leap! Meow! And then die.
Alright, let's see.
More like a bridge too short.
Okay.
Scrolling through.
Bubsy, come on. Come on, man. God damn it.
More like a bridge too short.
It really is a long, long game. All the stages take a hellish long time to get through, and there's 16 total.
Let's see. Alright, okay. Come to World 1. Scrolling through. Where's the boss? Where's the boss?
Man, how do I even get over there?
More like a bridge too short.
I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try to fight this projectile throwing guy again.
Oh, there's a special stage on Chapter 2. They totally missed it.
A bonus stage.
Alright, okay. The spaceships? I think you're supposed to avoid touching them at all. Apparently, you can.
Okay,
what'll happen is they'll fly around,
More like a bridge too short.
and then a woolly will peek its head out of the top. And then as soon as he does, you hit him.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Alright, I can't fight that projectile guy. It's literally impossible.
So yes, assuming you get back to the boss, that is what you need to do. Avoid the spaceships, wait till the woolly appears, and then hit him.
Okay.
And then they'll fly faster for a little while after you've hit them.
I swear I've beaten the boss before.
More like a bridge too short.
5 lives. No more continues. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna try again after this. Don't
You can
worry.
do it, Bubs.
After
I believe you, Bubsy.
I have plenty of stuff left in the stream after this game is over. Oh, believe you me. There's plenty of stuff to talk about with Bubsy.
Bubsy 2, Bubsy 3D, Bubsy,
Okay, I keep landing. God damn.
Virtual
More
Bubsy.
like a bridge too short.
Oh my god. So I remember the Sound Defense in chat. He talked about how, like, Sonic had kind of similar. He mentioned how Sonic had kind of like similar platforming controls, but the level design was so much better that it made all the difference, and that is true.
Oh yeah.
If you got a character, like when I first played Sonic, I was really skeptical about it. A character that moves really fast, how are you going to be able to get through a stage? Because you won't be able to see what's in front of you because you're too fast, right?
They still have the problem.
They kind of designed the stages in Sonic 1, 2, and 3 rather impeccably, so that a really fast character could get through them and not die all the time. Bubsy is basically what you get when you have a character that moves like Sonic does. And
No
no
thought.
stage design. Yep,
What if Bubsy were in 3D?
I believe it would. I've heard many good things about that. All right. I got 5 lives again. Five lives, burgers.
You do it, Bubsy.
More like a bridge too short.
That was a long hill to fall down.
I know, isn't it great when you die and you have to like wait before you can play again? Okay, keep missing that one up, and I got it this time. Oh my god. Killer cars. Cheese wheels! Oh, Jesus fucking tap dancing Christ, what the... So he's kicking that cheese wheel down the house. Oh, for Christ's sake!
More like a bridge too short.
Hey, how's it going?
We're
I'm playing the best video game ever in the history of mankind.
all enjoying it. A lot.
I'm not going to talk over this time. I believe this music is what everyone wants to hear. How many lives? 3 lives. 3 lives left. I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying.
Right now, our only relief. Long City could soon be.
So, if I'm not mistaken, there's a cheese wheel up there or something, right?
Of Doom.
Bubsy doesn't want to get on top of this house, excuse me. Okay, I don't know what
Because-
killed me that time.
More like a bridge
I really
too
don't
short.
know. I really don't know. 2 lives. I'm not even going to get to the fucking boss, am I? Oh, this is so disappointing. I wanted to get through, like... I wanted to get through the boss and then pretend that was the end of the game. It would have been so funny. I would have told you guys, yeah, I fought a boss and that's the end of Bubsy.
This was all they made. This is all they needed to make.
It would have been so hilarious. But, I can't get to the boss at all. I can't get to the boss. I got to him twice and I couldn't beat him. I'm gonna fail on my quest to pretend that Bubsy was only 4 stages long. Alright. Hehe, I need a second monitor. I want to take up the entire living room with this setup. Okay, here's the boss again. Here's the boss.
Alright. Here goes. Wait until the Woolies shows
Wait for
up.
the woolies to show up.
Just kind of like duck and weave, duck and weave.
Right.
Serpentine, serpentine.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
Ah,
I'm dead.
ah,
Oh god,
See?
I'm so close.
ah. Your problem before was thinking that there was some strategy, that there was some more
No.
mechanics.
We just kind of bounce around.
You just bounce around and you hope for the best.
Alright, well... I couldn't beat Bubsy. Bubsy has beaten me.
Game over.
Alright, so I talked about how, this game had some pretty nice reviews when it came out, right?
Mm-hmm. And why wouldn't it?
Let's look at some of them right now.
November 8th is Cook
5
something.
out of 5?
Fun.
What the hell were they smoking?
Yeah, just you wait.
Smoking banana peels or something?
Alright,
Die Hard
I
Game-
need to
I
get
love
this
the
in.
names of these fucking magazines. Die Hard Game Fan.
Die Hard Game Fan was named that for a reason. It's actually pretty funny. Had this
They really liked the game based off of the movie Die Hard.
Oh, you wish.
Sam, have you ever seen that movie?
No.
You
I've
should,
never
it's
heard
really
that.
good.
Everybody says that.
I was skeptical because I don't traditionally care about action movies, but it's a really fucking good movie. It really is.
You have to watch it every Christmas. It's required.
Yeah, though you can skip the last two that came out, but I would say Die Hard 1, 2, and 3 were actually really good, to differing degrees. The first one's the best.
It's one of those movies that I've more or less absorbed through osmosis.
No, you really
So-
gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
The greatest thing about these movies is that none of them were meant to be only the first one was meant to be a Die Hard movie, and it was based on a book that wasn't called Die Hard.
Holy balls.
Anyway, Die Hard chat. All right, enough about Die Hard. We have to talk about Bubsy.
No,
God damn
it's
it!
not Die Hard
Bubsy,
4.
it's
I
Bubsy
want to talk
time.
about criticisms of the Die Hard 4.
Oh,
Die Hard 4
We,
could have been a
we
good
want to
movie,
talk
but
about
for
anything
various
but
reasons.
Bubsy.
various reasons indeed. It was PG-13. That was
It was
the
really
main reason.
misogynistic, for one thing.
But yeah, I'm gonna read these reviews. I'm gonna reread them in the voice I imagine them in. GamePro was the most popular magazine at the time. It was about games for pros. In this magazine entitled Sports, they gave their review of Bubsy. Their review states as thus: "The cat is out of the bag at last. Bubsy is a must for any gamer's library. Hot on a trail of Sonic the Hedgehog, the cat really moves. He may not
You're
be as
reading
fast
this
as Sonic,
Way.
but he definitely has a lot more personality. This cat's excellent graphics and great digitized voice." Oh, he must have loved that. What could possibly go wrong being make this rollicking, multi-scrolling adventure well worth the wait. And that was from the reviewer known as Feline Groovy. If you ask me, a reviewer that goes by the name Feline Groovy is probably heavily biased in favor of games like Bubsy. He probably thought that Garfield for the NES.
You mean games that he clearly hasn't played? He was biased for games he hadn't played.
It's just pro-cat propaganda. Moving on, we have Electronic Gaming Monthly, their Street Fighter 2 issue. This is a review. The Electronic Gaming Monthly would review their games in groups of four. The four editors of the magazine, or three of them were editors, and one was a mysterious Sushi X.
Sushi X.
Yeah, who was a random guy who worked for them, basically. This is from the editor of the magazine at the time, Ed Simrad. He says, "The year of the Bobcat? After playing this cart, I can truly say the game is terrific.
Hard.
Bubsy's tons of animations really add a humorous side to the game, and his voice before each level is also funny." Again, they love the what can possibly go wrong part. "The level effects are great, with colorful graphics and many hidden areas to find. What more could you ask for?"
I have a theory.
9 out of 10.
I have a theory that all these reviews are sarcastic.
They're either completely sarcastic or they were bribed.
Either one.
And also, they might have just been so embarrassed about all the hype they gave the game that they just had to kind of pretend that it was in good
They had
reason.
to double down.
Yeah. We really... It was really a good idea for us to do this, guys, honest.
They had a reputation to uphold, and to do that requires singing praises for the worst game ever made.
Oh, this is not the worst game ever made.
I know.
It is among the worst games ever made.
The worst game of 1993 on the Sega
That is
Genesis
probably true.
and Super NES.
Die Hard game fan reviewer Skid
Skid.
says, "Who'd have thought a total winner from Accolade? Either the personnel changed or got brain transplants because Bubsy is a real good game." I like how he acknowledges that Accolade is not actually a very good company. Nobody else said
Yes.
that. The cat kind of goes where he wants, but everything else is solid. Yeah, you can't control the character, and he does what he wants, but otherwise, it's a great game.
The damn thing won't listen to me.
Who needs play control? That's not a very important part of the game, is it? Yeah, good. I like this sentence the most. Good graphics and sound, and it's fun. It's not a fucking sentence, dude.
Yeah. It goes
That's like a
toot
sentence.
first, graphics second, and then right down there at the bottom near like number 48 out of 50 would be controls. That's right.
This is not even
Graphics and sound and fun.
copy edited.
got a good beat, and you can dance to it.
What's
Cats
the
everywhere.
fun factor?
Should be proud. 87 out of 100%. This is Die Hard Game Fan, a magazine run by at the time it was run by a man who owned a chain of video game stores called Die Hard Game Club. It was a video game store whose business was to sell video games, publishing a video game magazine. And for some reason, they tended to give positive reviews to every single game they ever got.
This game is great. You should come buy it from us.
Yeah.
On sale now.
At
Many
your
of
local
us,
Die Hard game store.
it didn't fool nobody. It was pretty blatant, but that's what makes this next.
It looks like a D&D book.
Yeah,
Just the
that's his,
cover.
the cover had their mascot, the guy who predated FLC Hill, actually, the TV-headed guy. Maybe someone at Gynex subscribed. Imaishi subscribed to it or something. I don't know. But yeah, they gave positive reviews to everything to help their sales, which makes this next review kind of interesting.
This game is so great, we bought 4,000 copies without ever playing it.
You should do the same. With all the hype, I expected more. Not that it's a bad game, but it's not great either. The enemies are very repetitive, and the action isn't all that fast. Overall, Bubsy is a solid action game and a worthy purchase for SNES owners.
Okay, I think that like his editor was like looking over his shoulder, saying, "Okay, you got to make it sound good because we won't be able to buy this fucking thing."
Yeah. 81 out
Because
of
it starts
100.
out like, and it's like, oh wait, but it's actually really
This
good.
game is really mediocre, but you should buy it. Yeah,
It's going to be sold to kids. They don't know the difference.
that's just coming from Die Hard Game Fan. If he actually says it's not bad, but it's not great, it's Die Hard Game Fan ease for it's
It's the-
garbage.
yeah. It's
It's the
garbage.
fucking worst. Don't fucking buy this. Anyway,
It's good,
open.
not great. Don't buy it ever. This is
Um,
Die Hard Man writing to you from inside a bunker.
Don't tell my boss. Please don't tell my boss. Speaking of bosses, the creator of Electronic Gaming Monthly had to chime in as well. While I enjoyed the detail in Bubsy, the play mechanics and lack of a diversified technique to learn and master brought this cart down a couple of points. All the elements are here, but a lot of finesse that similar games demand just isn't found here. The levels are long, however, and the game does have its moments. 9 out of 10.
I have a theory. I think back then, game reviewers had a secret cipher that game fans knew. And if you like took the second letter out of every sentence and put it together, it says, "This game sucks." Bubsy's garbage.
In the Bubsy reviews, you could just tell there's just disappointment emanating from all these reviews, even though they were given 9 and 8 out of 10. You could just kind of tell that they knew they made a mistake, but they just couldn't. There's no going back. Accolade gave them their money. They gave them their ad money, and they have told everybody that it was a game you just had to buy, and they just couldn't go back on that. I should give credit where credit is due. These reviews were taken from the Defunct Games website, defunctgames.com, because it's the only place where I could find. I actually owned all the magazines that gave these reviews back when I was a little kiddo. I kind of wish there were scans of them online. That's why I looked for it first, but this was a pretty good summary of what the gaming magazines were telling us about Bubsy. Now, while this was not a good game, it did have its fans, including as soon as this works. All right, here we go. I have managed to find a Bubsy fan site on the net called Bubsy HQ. Excuse me while
That's Bubsy's kind of adult. I like that Bubsy.
Yeah, it's cute. Little fan art there. Okay, we don't
What do you
need
know?
to count anymore.
You take out the dude. You have him drawn by a 14-year-old. He looks great.
What in the world? Okay, excuse me a moment. Okay, there we go. I'm actually going to turn off the Bubsy cam. I think we've had enough of that. Goodbye, Bubsy cam.
As enchanting as it is.
Now, this is the #1 Bubsy fan site. Very hard thing to accomplish. What I'm going to go do is it has like basically write-ups of all the Bubsy games. But what I'm going to go straight to is this article called "What is Bubsy?"
He's the best little guy in the whole universe. Totally better than Sonic and Mario and all of them put together.
Yeah. You may think
Why
we're
won't
kidding,
they
but
put him in Smash Brothers already?
when will he appear in Smash Brothers? I agree. I don't understand why people seem to have forgotten this character. All right, I'm just gonna read this to y'all because it needs to be read. Bubsy Bobcat is a bobcat with a big attitude that loves to go on adventures and save the day, picking up yarn balls along the way. He first kitty cat face. He first started out on the Atari Jaguar Bubsy Bobcat, which that's not actually true. The Jaguar was the third game, but okay. Later, he appeared on the SNES and Sega Genesis. His game was a hit, and lots of kids loved the game.
Lots of kids.
Yeah.
All the good kids like it.
All the cool kids, all the hip kids.
Kids
Even
who climb
though-
on rocks.
Even kids with chicken pox, yes.
All
Even
the
though
kids.
it was... Oh, sorry. Go right ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, did you forget what you were going to say? I do that sometimes.
Severin?
Even though it was a bit simple, the buttons and controls, that didn't help you much in the huge levels and bonus rounds, not including the bosses. Bubsy's controls are pretty basic, as running and jumping in all directions and gliding when you press the jump button while you're jumping. You have no attack button, so you have to depend on jumping on your enemies to defeat them. Yep. Although Bubsy received much criticism for its Sonic-like structure of levels and gameplay, it was liked among many age groups. And quickly climbed up there with Mario and Sonic, the two top leading video games at the time. This is right, guys. He was right up there with Mario and Sonic, a fierce competitor all the way. Because of its success with Bubsy, CIFC... Claws Encounters with the Third Kind. It's an abbreviation, I guess. Accolade decided to make a sequel known as Bubsy 2 for the Sega Genesis, SNES, and a smaller version for the original Game Boy.
I can't imagine what that would look like on the Game Boy. I mean, the only arguably good thing about the game was that it had pretty decent graphics. Well, okay, it had colors. And you couldn't get that on a Game Boy.
It was actually black and white. It was for the original Game Boy.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to.
Right. Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to picture it. Yeah, well, how would that work? How would that look?
Yeah, there's screenshots of it. It was actually really weird looking. Game Boy games, so as not to be a pain on the eyes, are usually the reverse of console games, and that it is dark sprites and a white background, and for some reason Bubsy did the opposite. So it was black backgrounds on old stages. He did everything wrong, basically. Although the sequel didn't hit it off so well as the original did. At this time, people were starting to pay more attention to Sonic. Its recent game, Sonic 3, was doing quite well. This is true. The only reason people didn't want to play the Bubsy sequel is because they were distracted by Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
That is the only reason, nothing else. Bubsy 2 was also much easier than the original, because it was playable, I'm assuming. Instead of progressing the levels through order, you had the choice to pick and choose the levels you wanted in any order. This new idea took some of the classic feel, quote-unquote, away from the game, but Bubsy 2 made up for that by adding in more mini-games, quite fun ones actually, and a choice of weapons. Not only could you jump on enemies, but you could throw pies and blast them away with your yarn ball gun. That actually sounds like a lot of fun, but we're not going to be playing Bubsy 2 in a stream. I'm sorry. Sometime during this time period between Bubsy CIFC, I don't know why he feels the need to abbreviate the subtitle, but he does, and Bubsy 2, a cartoon show starring Bubsy Bobcat and his friends, was released during Thanksgiving one year. I don't know what year. It's been 1 year since she looked at me. As far as I know, only one episode was created, which you can find on the Super Bubsy CD. And he has no real comments about that cartoon, apparently. No opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's where it gets good. A few years later, Accolade tried once again to get the Bobcat high up there by releasing Bubsy 3D for the PlayStation.
I think you mean Bust.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yes, they did. This idea certainly did not work. In fact, it may have been the very idea that buried the Bobcat forever. This game is horrid.
No!
Oh my god, this is the Bubsy's #1 fan, the creator of the Bubsy fan site, turning on Bubsy.
This was the worst day of his life.
So something about Bubsy 3D was so bad that even he could not defend it. Terrible graphics compared to better PS games I've seen, and uncontrollable gameplay. It was all you could do but run Bubsy in the opposite direction of what you were intending for him to go. The levels were also lacking ideas, details, and imagination. They were quite simple, only consisting of checkered floors and a few floating platforms here and there. And annoying music! Exclamation point. Because of this, Bubsy is no longer, and unfortunately, many people don't remember him or even haven't heard of him. Well, I'm hoping this stream will help with that. I'm hoping that the name of Bubsy will live on forever through streams like these and others. I'm not going to pretend this is the first time anyone's Let's Played Bubsy 2. I'm sure that I'm like maybe the 45th person to do it. But the thing about Bubsy is, like, people my age especially, in their late 30s, mid-30s rather, we grew up, we kind of were there when he appeared, and we have our own memories, our own experiences with him. Granted, they're all very similar. We thought it was crap. But still, they just kind of vary ever so slightly in each way. And I'm thankful to offer my own unique perspective on it. And I'm glad I was able to share with you this Bubsy fan's thoughts on it as well.
Yes.
All right. Apparently he hated Bubsy 3D. He thought it was one of the worst games ever made, even though he's a huge Bubsy fan.
Mm-hmm.
I hear it's not a very good game. I'm not getting many differing opinions on that. Let's see why.
Oh boy.
I need to make something clear here. I've never played Bubsy CD. I've heard many things about it.
And we're all going to die.
I am doing a blind run.
So it's going to be a speed run, 100%. All the yarn.
I'm sure I will do just that well.
Every power up. Kill every Wooly. No Woolies left standing.
Get all the Sonic emblems.
Mm-hmm.
All the crystal shards.
Yes. All the rings, all the coins, all the mushrooms.
All right. I seem to have a glitch here. This emulator is not playing sound. Oh, I had to click on a window. Let's see what is going to happen here. Bubsy 3D.
The reason I've called you here today is to explain why a state of general emergency has been called by the Woolly military. As you may already know, a great catastrophe has befallen us that threatens to destroy our very woolly way of life. Bubsy Bobcat! Bubsy Bobcat is on Rayon! We'll all be bopped! Settle down! Settle down! Calm down! No one's going to be bopped on my watch! How could this have happened? Well, that's a bit of a long story, but here's the abridged version, approved for public dispersal by their Royal Highnesses, Queens Polly and Esther. Our magnificent queens devised an ingenious plan to steal all the wool balls of Earth, but they were foiled by the fiendish Bubsy Bobcat. Now our queens have developed an even more ingenious, if such a thing is possible, invasion plan. Unfortunately, they needed to get the furball out of the picture. Woo-hoo! So a crack troop of woolly commandos were sent to Earth. There, they fought bravely and captured the hideous beast, due in no small part to my brilliant tactical leadership. On the return trip, due to a slight technical difficulty, the rocket carrying the beast crashed and the Bobcat escaped! Woohoo! Now, if you see the Bobcat, do not, I repeat, do not approach it! It can be extremely dangerous when frightened by the average woolly! Report its whereabouts immediately to the nearest woolly soldier. We have stationed nose blowers and rock throwers throughout the area around the crash site. We anticipate having recaptured the creature in 2 shakes of a dogfish's tail. Any questions?
What does it want? What did we ever do to it?
We have our best people in woolly intelligence working on that right now. So far, all we know is that the creature's plan somehow revolves around collecting atoms and rockets. What it plans to do with these useless yet abundant natural resources, we have no idea. Our best scientists have been stumped by that very question for decades, and all they've come up with so far is a spacecraft capable of interstellar travel. Why would this interest the furry fiend? Oh, again, we have no idea. Now then, I advise all citizens to remain in their homes until further notice. This meeting is...
I knew I should have taken that left turn at Uranus! Was it something I said? What could possibly go wrong?
You left turn at Uranus.
Okay, I got a question, Severin.
Uh-huh.
What the hell just happened? Did anybody get that? Does anybody understand the plot of this game at all? After that 7-minute long cutscene, do they know what we're doing and why we're doing anything?
I heard mention of wool, I think. Bubsy is hideous. I know that.
He seems to have a much more high-pitched voice, and he still thinks that nothing can possibly go wrong, so there's that. That's consistent.
Apparently he hadn't played his own games. He remembers nothing.
Yeah.
Bubsy is an undying amnesiac cat.
He can't remember any of his deaths, kind of like Kenny from South Park. As far as he knows, things don't go wrong ever. So, okay, one thing I know very well about this game is that it came out before the PSX fully developed their DualShock digital pad. I mean, rather analog pad, so we're playing with the digital pad. So we have to kind of move forward and back and rotate in order to move. He's got his flip jump just like in the games, and
Excellent.
What is that?
Question mark?
Okay.
We're gonna have all our favorite Bubsy mechanics, like dying in one hit, him moving on his own, not listening to anything.
And if you get enough of them, you'll be in for some surprises!
And
Oh,
apparently
great.
there's
Just-
lots of voice acting in the tutorial.
Okay, that's the feature for this game. He just talks all the time because his voice is great. I love him.
Okay, we gotta be quiet right now. We got listen to what he has to say right now.
Now, what would a platform game be without platforms? I wonder if there's any extra lives up there.
Wow, that is subversive, Bubsy. You're talking about the video game you're playing. Okay, he said there are platforms. Maybe there's an extra life up here.
Wow.
There
So
is.
I'm assuming that you're gonna get there's like a power up that where he'll just deliver the Gettysburg Address as soon as you touch it.
Oh, I see that falling.
Because he's never get enough of his voice.
Oh, I gotta look for that. Okay, I'm gonna get these things. I'm assuming I need these things. There's a tally for them. It probably is
I mean,
like
there's so many of them.
oh my god, these controls. I believe this was developed at... I don't know when this was developed. It was shortly after Super Mario 64 came out. It might have been... Holy shit, man.
It was
He does
clearly
move. Just...
it's clear. It was clear that they just assumed kids would be so gratified to be playing
Is
a
it
game
airplane
in
where I
3
have to go?
dimensions.
Do I have to go this way? This way? Do I have to go this way? Oh, hey, I do have to go this way. Thank you, Arrow. Yeah,
You'd be so gratified to be playing a game in 3 dimensions. Why would you need to put any thought into design?
there's just no need.
It's a Wild West that no one knew how to make a game in 3D yet. So why should we put any expectations on poor dear Bubsy?
It's very well. Look at the pop-up. the lack of shading is very well documented about Bubsy 3D. Okay, I'm just gonna hop around and try to get those. All right.
Is that sort of prismatic blue thing in the sky, or what?
It's rocks, cliffs.
I think they are. They're like mountains.
There's snow. You're up. You must be up really high because it looks like these mountains have snow on them.
Wait, is this me? Or are those woolies making that sound? When I look at the camera, the speaker goes to the right speaker. They're singing along to the music.
You should probably put them out of their misery then.
Let's make them stop.
This guy gives stupid a bad name.
Oh yeah, it gives stupid a bad name. That's a great catchphrase there, Bubsy. What is that? 2 arrows? Let's take it.
Now, if you lose a Bubsy, you'll start over here instead of at the beginning of the level. Ain't life grand?
Okay, well, yeah.
See that thing in front of you? That's a switch. Just run into it to make something cool happen.
All right. Gotta run into it. Just like Bubsy said. Wall!
What's going on?
Wall.
What's going on? My mind is blown.
All right. Well, that was definitely cool. Bubsy didn't lie to us. All right. What do you got to say now, Bubsy?
Oh, this is my favorite part. Hold the square button when you walk up to an atom. Go ahead, try it. But
Hold
don't
the
hold it
square
too
button
long.
when you walk up to an atom. I don't mean to offend our Italian or New York watchers. Okay, I don't remember what the square button is on the keyboard. I have assigned to these keys, so okay, I'm holding the square button. I think I'm holding the square button. What is this? Hold on. I'm gonna look at my PS3 controller. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go look at my PS3 controller, make sure so I know what the layout buttons are of a PS controller. All right, square is apparently the leftmost button. That would be A on my keyboard. He's not doing anything. I'm holding the square button in front of an atom, and he's just... Bubsy, you told me something really great would happen. Fine. It'll remain a mystery. Oh my, what the hell is that? Let's walk up to it.
Have a peek.
Star Wars is at 9, right?
Yes.
I'm going to time grab.
So I touching that made me look at a thing.
Yeah,
Glad
you got
that I
some.
did that.
That's how you get some cheats, some tricks. That's how you learn the secrets of Bubsy 3D. By touching the spyglass.
Okay, I'm not hitting. Okay. Bubsy really does like to continue running a few seconds after I let go of the run button. Gotta keep that in mind.
Old tricks.
Oh, I missed a question mark. Let's see what else other insights Bubsy has for us. Take it away, Bubsy.
Come on! Don't be shy! Step right up and win valuable prizes! Shoot the woolly with the atom!
Shoot the woolly with the atom.
Sure. Makes sense. Bubsy is a nuclear physicist. He shoots things with atoms all the time.
Okay. I pressed all the buttons. I know you're allowed to shoot the atoms you collect. I don't really know how. I really am pressing all the buttons here. That's jump. That's
To shoot atoms, you have to
duck.
squeeze 3 drops of blood.
That's glide.
Squeeze 3 drops of blood into the cartridge.
Yeah, if anybody in chat has a suggestion on how I shoot these atoms, please let me know. I'm holding down this X button like they're telling me to.
He's crouching.
I'm trying button combos. Holding down X, pressing jump, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything either. No. You can strafe. I'm sure that'll come in handy. Yeah, I'm at a loss here. I guess I'll just jump on him.
Apparently they couldn't be bothered to finish their own game. Wait, what just happened?
I think he shot me. Alright, I have to go toward that, where the arrow was pointing me. Let's go, wait, I gotta collect all these atoms. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Okay, I still wonder why that thing pointed me to that thing. Is there a secret over there? Am I missing out on I'm 100%ing the
It was like, it looked like a rocket
Okay,
ship.
let's try to get on the top of this. Alright, oh, he can grab on
Whoa!
the ledges.
Hey!
Just like Mario.
Oh, he's got some smooth moves. Wait, can he still glide? Is that a thing he does?
Yep. Let's jump toward that cube. Or not. Okay.
Oops.
Let's get out of there. I think I'm in danger.
Ooh, what
Oh.
a rush!
I think I got an invincibility thing. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Alright, I think
Go,
I have to run this
Bubsy.
way.
Go, Bubsy. Go, Bubsy.
I can. Let's run. Let's. Oh, God. Okay, alright. Let's. Alright, yes, continue point.
Yeah. We're making progress.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get up on this platform here if Bubsy would just stop running. Stop running, Bubsy. I let go of the controller. I know you're a rebel and all. I know you're like, you're one big sassy bobcat, but you're a video game character. You have to kind of do what I tell you to do. Platform!
In case you didn't know, I guess. I mean, how would you know it was a platform unless someone told you it was a platform? Just like in the cartoon, how would you know that the cartoon had started unless it started with how Bubsy starts his day?
That's right. I noticed that these games have like a significant lack of using a what was that rotating paint thing as a toothbrush?
Rotating paint thing that's a toothbrush?
Hey, a rocket! Find 31 more of these, and we're like yesterday's clams. Shout it here. Well, let's go get the other one. There's 2 on every level, you know.
I didn't catch any of that, Bubsy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's got to
There's-
speak a little bit more clearly and less insanely.
2 rockets on every level, and what?
The rocket is what the spyglass was showing you before, but it was in a different area. and it was
that
all
other rocket. Okay, I had to get that secret rocket to get unlock the Grand Inquisitor. This looks very important. Let's walk into it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He died. Good.
Good. Good, Bubsy.
Genetics Jewibio. Oh, alright, seriously? This is a PlayStation game and they're giving us codes to continue? Not saving our game? That cannot be right. That's not right, is it, guys? No.
Here's Bubsy!
This is 1990, what, 6, 7, 8? What year did Bubsy 3D come
2004.
out? I see, there's little rocket counts below each stage.
Yeah, you missed a rocket.
Oh no.
If you don't get all the rockets, how's Bubsy gonna get home?
Claustrophobic.
So it takes place in a no, it doesn't take place in a cave.
Oh, another one of these. Hey,
Oh. Show us your secrets. Show us. Wait, do you see a rocket? What are we looking at here?
something that exists.
Probably not important.
Oh. Okay, I have to jump up here. And then just keep jumping, just keep... Oh, no, nope, I slide down. Okay, right.
No, keep going! No, you can do it! You can do it! Come on! You're almost there!
Yeah, I got to the secret area.
Oh!
And now I'm going to collect this gate. I don't even know what to call this. I'm going to get it. Oh wait,
He's
no,
got
I'm not going to get
he's
it.
got some nice gams.
What happened?
Whoa.
What happened just now? What was
Whoa.
that?
Whoa! I think you touched the floor and it teleported you.
No, I'm not going to accept this. I'm going back. I'm going back to get that thing I can't come up with words for.
Don't you fuck with us!
It is.
Don't you fuck with us, Bubsy 3D!
Alright, I have to go over there. Alright. Up. You know what? I'm getting the feeling that I wasn't supposed to actually get over there. I was supposed to, like, open up the store or something. But because this game is not programmed terribly well, I was able to get over there. Well, I can figure out how to do it again. Oh, almost. Oh,
Yes! No, come on! You can do it! You can do it, Bubsy!
Oh,
Yes!
I died again. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this.
Damn it!
I want to secrets break Bubsy 3D like a pro. I want to be an expert at this game. I want people to sing my praises.
No one has
He
ever
broke
done this.
Bubsy 3D, the unbreakable, well-programmed game of the century.
You're exploring henceforth unknown depths of the Bubsy 3D game
Okay. Right,
for the PlayStation in 2004.
I don't think I'm going to duplicate that pro thing I did. I should have taken advantage of it while I could.
Well, you didn't know that the floor would teleport you.
Yeah. I know that now. I will use that in future endeavors. My floor teleportation knowledge. This game would be so much easier if, like, I could figure out how to shoot those damn atoms at people. Okay, okay, apparently I've made progress because there's a continue point.
Uh-huh.
Let's just keep on going.
Because, I mean, you are the Bubsy, so why wouldn't you make progress?
That's a rocket.
Yep. Why does everything look weird in this game? Well, it's an alien world. Why wouldn't it look weird?
That's right. I'm not sure exactly which direction I'm going in now.
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, wait. There's an arrow. Is that an arrow? No,
Whoa!
it's the thing that hurt me.
Oh!
Or something.
Avoid the spinny thing.
Okay, I know this now.
That's,
I'm learning. I'm learning the intricacies of Bubsy 3D.
That was some high-tech alien self-defense technology right there.
Where do I go, exactly? Oh wait, there's an arrow over there. Let's go follow this arrow. Okay, so it's okay, arrow, tell me where to go. This way. Alright. I think a mark of good level design is when everything is just. Oh. Okay.
Oh, you died. I guess? Is that what's happening here?
When Bubsy dies, the world goes black. A single spotlight shines upon him. And we see.
Will anyone remember
fate.
Bubsy?
This would have happened if Bubsy had a gun.
Bubsy's got a gun.
Oh, wait. Okay, alright. I got this. Alright. Nothing to it.
Oh, wait. Cheesy's saying you gotta float on the fans.
Oh.
Missed anything? Also,
Maybe I cannot get past that guy.
he's too fast. He sees you coming.
Let's see, this is an early platformer, so they probably still have lives. Okay.
News.
Wouldn't it be funny if this guy killed me? Alright, let's just kind of let's just go. Let's just go.
Should we spare a word for the music?
I think we should.
Because I hear it very faintly, but even though I'm only catching just like the beat and the beat and the high notes, I can still tell it's really quality stuff.
Float like a butterfly.
You're the one of his
Oh,
cat.
that guy is there. I keep forgetting he's there.
I don't think you can just walk by him. I think he's going too fast.
Okay, then we have to find a path. We have to find a strategy to get past this guy.
Cheesy says you gotta get invisible.
What's an invisible? Oh, invisible. Okay.
You gotta be invisible. You know, this is an established Bubsy mechanic going all the way back to the beginning.
That's right.
Bubsy turns invisible, as bobcats do.
Oh, oh, wow.
Oh,
I got my brain beamed down my head there.
Another classic.
Oh, again. Okay.
of the Bubsy world.
Alright. No problem.
You know what's
I
great
have
about
only
this
one hit
game?
point left, but I'm good. I can make it.
There is one thing you can say about Bubsy 3D, it is full of surprises.
You know what? That was a very well animated death scene. I don't understand why we even bother trying to make our own games when these games are around to compare our work to.
I think you're on your last life. I saw briefly the stats screen show up.
Yep.
So watch out. Wait, you did write down that code, didn't you?
Oh, no.
I just stupid, a bad name.
Thanks, Bubsy. Fuck off.
Fuck you, Bubsy.
Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I believe I'm near that lightning guy, so I have to find a way around him using something.
We can try blinking like you did before.
Man, this would be so much easier if I could figure out the controls to firing the projectiles at these guys. But I can't. I swear I've hit every goddamn button.
Every button on your controller, definitely not a keyboard.
I'm hitting X. I believe X is the button, but it's not doing anything. So where's that fan? Should I hit toward the fan? Wherever it is, where's the fan? Fan!
And...
Oh, there's a fan!
Aha!
And it hurt me.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You have to jump on it just right.
I didn't jump on it right.
Holy
Bubsy's
shit.
dead.
Ah.
So I can continue? What does continuing mean exactly? Do I just start the same level without the continue points. So I can handle that. I didn't make it too far into this level.
We think? It's hard to tell how far we got.
I have to admit, this game is horrible, but there's just something fascinating about the layers of horribleness around it that just makes me want to keep playing it.
There's colors. It's colorful. That's feeling.
I don't know why the checkerboard patterns, without any sort of shading, didn't catch on. Okay, here's a fan. Let me see if I can get the hang of this fan here. I believe you have to jump over it and float, right? Alright, like that. Okay.
Ha! Yes! That's how you...
we all float on, okay. I did that jump already, but I did it again. Fuck you guys.
Oh, wait!
Alright, I'm invincible now. I can get past this guy. Alright, sweet. Now, where I go? Now what? Now what?
Help.
There's nothing here. Where do I go? Hey, help!
Oh, shit! No!
There's a... there's a fan there. Okay. Alright. Step on a fan. This right. Alright. Oh, God. Look at this. Look at me go. I'm on this kind of...
Oh! I didn't even see that there.
Alright. Now I am teleported to... Oh, was that the end of the level? Awesome. I beat the level.
Whoa!
My reward is Kittle Ticketjiwibiho. Oh, look at him do these cartoony things. Oh, that wasn't a door after all. It was a door. There's people coming out of the door.
There's wacky aliens.
This gag doesn't make any sense. This is obviously a door. I think they were trying to do a multi-layered attempt at that coyote joke where you like painted a fake desert vista for the Roadrunner. But it didn't make much sense to me. What?
That's Bubsy.
Oh, I guess I can save my game. On card 1. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm not going to play this game ever again. Okay, so you can save your game, but they give you passwords? What? Oh, that's a square button.
No!
Okay, what's the triangle button? Okay, that's the triangle button? Alright. Square button is... Alright. Maybe I'll get this... Catatomic catastrophe.
That is cat terrible. It is cat stupid.
I don't know.
Where did you get so good at puns?
From watching Bubsy. You gonna do it? You gonna shoot an atom?
No.
Wait, you have to get an atom first, don't you?
I got a couple atoms. That tutorial said you had to hold the X button, right? And the X button is the jump button. This is the X button.
I thought it said square. I thought you said square. The leftmost button?
Square is this button. I'm holding down here.
What's up, Bubsy? What's up?
Oh wait! What am I doing?
Hey! Whoa, what was that? Whoa! Oh wait, no, I think that was them shooting you.
Something happened.
Something happened? You press X to discover the meaning of the universe. Bubsy can't take much more of this.
Jordan's getting upset. Oh, no. Okay. God to reproduce whatever the hell I just did. Come on. Come on.
When he
Maybe I
feels
have
like
to be
it.
like 1 pixel away from these things to get it to work.
Some little fart cloud keeps showing up.
Oh my god, it's not gonna happen. Oh my god. Bubsy. Bubsy. Bubsy.
Come on, Bubsy.
Bubsy!
Fuck you, Bubsy. Whoops.
Did I just die?
No shark? Nothing? That okay. I guess Bubsy doesn't know how to swim.
Alright, well, yep. Let's just,
Oh!
Alright, let me make something clear. I stopped pressing the run button at least a second before he kept running into the water, and I pressed the jump button to try to jump and avoid the water. Guys, I'm trying. I'm trying to figure this out.
I don't think I have ever been stressed out by a game like I have been with Bubsy 3D.
Hold down the button when you take the item. Let's try that. Oh, but don't hold on to it too long. Otherwise, you'll get hurt.
Okay, so you grab it, and then I'm guessing you release the button, and then it launches it?
What a great play mechanic. Oh, that is retarded. That's just retarded. Sorry.
Okay, so you figured out the gun mechanic, and it's the worst.
Well,
It
thank
is
you, Goal,
the absolute worst.
for doing me
Why am
that
I not surprised?
horrible, horrible play mechanic.
I almost
Bubsy
didn't
can't
make
play
it.
that well compared to the 2D versions of this game. Okay, should I go over there and see what can happen? Or should I just go straight and probably proceed with the rest of the level? Alright, let's just keep going. Let's just... What? Oh.
Whoops.
Okay, well, bye!
Bye, Bubsy. Nice try.
That was pretty funny. Continue? Are you kidding? I'm gonna play this game until I'm dead.
Oh, God.
Can't get enough of this. Alright, now that I know how to play the game, I'm sure I'll get it by just fine. See? Already I'm having an easier time. Alright, let's move on. Alright. Alright, Bubsy cannot turn around instantly. I have to kind of... Alright, there we go.
Bubsy has bad hips. It takes him a while to turn around.
Although, it's kind of impressive how he's able to just kind of turn around on the heels of his feet like that. Alright, alright, let's do this. Do this thing where I have to... Oh, no, that won't work. Alright. Alright, let's just jump over him. Alright, okay. Okay, I missed him, and I have no other things to shoot him with, so let's just keep going.
Well,
Let's, yep, alright. Good, no problem. No problem. Oh, wait, no, okay.
there. Aha.
That's water, I guess, right? So I should avoid
Yeah.
that?
Well, this is an alien planet, so who knows what that is.
Oh, these are moving platforms. I just got that. Okay, so if they're lightly colored, they're moving, and if they're darkly colored, they're...
He floats through the air.
I guess. I think I might just be random.
Alright. Try this way. Yeah, there's an arrow up there, too. I want to go toward the arrows as far as I know. Alright. This level design is very interesting to me. It just kind of... okay.
Good night, sweet Bubsy. Good night.
One thing I need to keep in mind is that Bubsy's glide can move a total of about 5 centimeters.
It's not so much a glide as it is like an enthusiastic jump.
It helps you, not as much as he just feels like it. Alright, alright. I think I got it. Oh. Alright.
Now these blue tiles, these are not water. They look completely different.
Completely.
I'm glad they give you so many atoms to try with, because clearly you're not going to be able to get this on the first try. Oh, the second one.
Or the third, or the fifth, or the 900th, or the 747,000th, 9 millionth, 76. Oh, look at this.
Yes! Show us your secrets! Are we going to fall for this again?
Sure, why not?
For the teleporting floor?
I still don't get it. Am I supposed to climb up
Desperately
there?
over the side.
Oh. Let's back away slowly. Back away.
Aha! Wait. I still gotcha.
Alright, I saw some platforms over here. Oh wait, no, that's back there. Alright, and... Motherfucker. Bubsy just decided to keep on moving. Several seconds after I let go of the controller. He does what he wants.
You can't tell him what to do.
I don't get that either. Why can we collect atoms and we can't use them later?
Why can you collect atoms if you can't use them later?
What do the atoms fucking do? Oh, where am I? Okay, let's go up here. I don't know why.
You go... Wrong direction! The arrows say to go that way!
I just don't care anymore.
We should just go exploring, see what's out there in the
Yeah.
beautiful Bubsy.
I'm sure there's some really nice, rare items out here. Continue point, that's good. I'll take it. I'll take a continue point.
That means something.
The arrows tell me to go the other way, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I'm going over here. I'm going in the water. I'm gonna die. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try this stage one more time.
And this time you're going to succeed.
This
I
time
believe
I'm
it.
going to find out just what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I consider that a triumph in and of itself.
Something you can stick on your resume. Figured out how to play Bubsy 3D.
Yeah, where in the world? Point of this. Alright. We're going. We're doing it.
Let's line them up. Easy does it. Easy does it.
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
We still got it. Even when you win at Bubsy 3D, you're still a loser.
You're already dead. I'm not sure why I said that. go this way. I think, unlike the 2D Bubsies, this game was almost universally panned. There was one infamous review by Electronic Gaming Monthly, which gave this game a 9 out of 10. When it became obvious to everybody that maybe the reviews weren't entirely honest in that one magazine.
Followed up by an article entitled, "What's a game? What really is a game?"
And thank you, Accolade, for paying us all that great money.
I mean, are you expecting us to define good or game or points? Isn't all of this meaningless in the end? 9 out of 10.
A gripping tale of existentialism. It reminded me that I basically wish death upon everything. Everything. 9 out of 10.
Lots of people gave their lives to bring you this.
What is this? What is all this stuff out here? Why is there so much fucking stuff in this level? Where does it go?
It's a wacky alien world full of wacky alien things.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight to where the arrows tell me to go. There still isn't a continue point here, despite the fact that I had to do all that fucking platforming. I have a feeling this is where I'm just gonna make it past this. Alright, I'm getting a little better at this part anyway.
I'm getting a little dizzy.
I just love the camera controls in this game. Actually, yeah, there aren't any. What? Hello.
It's like Flappy Bird. It's fun because it's hard.
And it's just as good.
Okay, spaceship. Go over there.
Whatever.
With a clear path to get there.
Okay. Alright, I've jumped on that enemy. Let's jump over to this platform right here. Alright, alright. Oh, continue point.
Yes! Progress is made.
Oh, I see the level end thing up there.
The thing that makes you explode. And that's how you know you've beaten the level, is that you've exploded.
Because you finally just don't have to put up with this anymore. Think about it. It seems to have died for reasons I'm not sure of.
Ah, that's genius!
I'll never get tired of this animation.
We'll put this alien here to make sure they fall into the water. The kids will love that.
Yeah, exactly what am I supposed to do here? It doesn't seem like this guy has a pattern. He just kind of, yeah, fires his beam constantly? Is there a way to avoid it? Is there anything I can do? Is there any hope for mankind?
It's a living. Come on. Ah!
Okay, somehow I did it.
You took your lumps, but you kept going. That's what it means to be a Bubsy.
I don't think I can float over there. So what do I do? Where do I go? Maybe I
Use
can
his
down there.
use
Down
his
there.
much acclaimed luck ability.
All right. And I seem to have.
No.
I'm not playing it anymore. I seem to have
Not anymore.
hit a wall. Ooh,
Jesus. Oh, thank you.
look at Bubsy's
Bonus.
strut.
How much do you want for this?
He's just so happy about the fact that he got a game over.
Look out, world!
Silverware.
It's called bonus.
Bonus.
I shall buy some bonus silverware. Well, anyway, guys, I believe this is kind of all I have to do with Bubsy. I can't think of anything else to do with this guy.
No, poor Bubsy!
Draw porn.
Bubsy porn?
Draw some Bubsy porn. That wasn't a serious suggestion.
No, I
I think we all aged a little bit when you said that. All got a little older, a little sadder.
I'm going to quit.
Oh, Bubsy. Why, Bubsy? Why?
Thanks for joining my stream, guys.
I want to say thanks for streaming like I usually do, but I'm just not sure.
I think this is something everybody has to experience to become a little more.
I feel like you owe us all some money for this.
You need experience just to become more experienced. With experience, just what we all need.
No, Bubsy died on the way back to his home planet.
I can't believe I spent 2.5 hours on this, but I did.
Oh boy!
And it's time for dinner.
Yay!
Join me, everybody, on Friday night for I'm going to be bringing back the Rock Band stream. And sometime before that, I'll be doing another. I'll be streaming the last comic in my chapter. And who knows what will happen afterward.
Fated page 200.
That's right.
Wait, it was page 200, right?
200. I'm ending it on 200. So yeah, that worked good. But yeah, there's not much else to say about this stream, so I guess I'll just end it right now. Goodbye, everybody.